Chanel, a little bit. Hey guys, I'll be back. Yeah, so those are our upstairs dogs. Trying to stay upstairs. Hello, hello. It's cleaning time. So good afternoon. Welcome to Palm Dynasty. Time for cleaning. As you can see. Clean up out here too. So just let everyone know, just the purpose of this these videos is just to share, my journeys, what I do, mainly dealing with the dogs, which you might have saw my Instagram post. So these videos would be pretty much to be raw. I'm not trying to be some type of influencer or nothing like that. Just sharing my story, sharing what I do. And it can go from dealing with the dogs. It could be other business ventures that I do, government contracting, car flipping, phone flipping. The list goes on and on. So I'm going to just see how this goes. I mean, I have no high or low expectations. I'm just going with the flow. Just something I just wanted to share and just kind of sharing, some of the scenery while I'm dealing with the dogs. But primarily, a lot of it will be around the dogs. So, if you got something that you have a lot of products that you're selling related to the dog industry, I would definitely like to team up and do some affiliate marketing. Who knows? But as stated, everything I'm saying is just right from the top of the head. Nothing really scripted. It's time to do some cleaning, as you can see. So I have 11 Pomeranians in total. 5 girls, 6 boys. So if any of you ever considered breeding, but you don't know what you're doing, you're not sure, maybe how to do a small kennel or how to do it the right way, because I've seen some bad examples. And of course, number one thing, you always want to keep it clean, which I do 2 or 3 times a day. Don't mind me, I'm just setting up so I can let the females out. Let them have their space. So just got this done not too long ago, so I'm still working on it. So everything's going to be a work in progress. You will start seeing updates as I keep recording. Like I said, I'm not here for perfection. Just here to share a story. Yes, I know. Hello. So this one is Dolly. That's the mother. This is Diamond. This is the other mother. This is my 2 primary females that I do all the breeding with. About to retire Dolly soon. This is Jersey. This is her daughter. It's of the same color. She did a big girl right there. Other 2 you saw upstairs, those are the other 2 females. And like I said, on that side, those are all the boys. which we'll talk about later. Get them out. You see how I like to run outside, gives them a little space to run. Because mainly I'm the main one who, say deals with these dogs. And they're part of the family. I deal with them all the time. Hi, Dolly. Dolly, Dolly. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. What, Diamond? What is it? What is it, Diamond? So I said she's the main one. Most of the puppies you'll see here is from Miss Dolly. She's the main one. Mama Dolly. Hey, Dolly. Dolly, Dolly. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. Hey, Jers. Yes, hello. 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 All right, now it's time to get to work. Some cleaning going. So like I was saying earlier, if you're someone who's trying to breed, someone trying to get into the puppy business, it's not bad. It's a slow moving type of business. So if you see others trying to glorify, they make all this type of money, most likely it's not true. Because it's slow money. So that's why you got to have multiple streams of income or utilize this as one option. I mean, you can make money. It just depends on how you do your breeding. It takes a lot of work. You got to time it right. Best always sell during the holidays. That's usually the best time. To me, the worst time is the summertime. You're trying to sell puppies because most people are not really looking for puppies around that time. Unless you got a huge following, which I'm trying to build. So, again, if you're someone who's looking to get this industry, maybe we can link up and partner up. And that's going to be kind of like one of the concepts of all these videos is I'm always looking for individuals like-minded like myself, entrepreneur spirit. And it's not just the dogs, there's other stuff I dabble into, government contracts. If many are not interested in that, maybe that could be another discussion for another day. Or it'll be part of the discussion or continuous discussions. Car flipping, we have access to many dealers' auctions. So if any of you trying to get into that, we can talk about that. If you're already doing it, if you need some help on suggestions on how to run it the right way, especially if you have a full-fledged dealer's license, but you're new, definitely contact me. We can talk. And many other things. And like I said, these videos are raw, so you're going to see everything. So if you're not a big fan of the cleanup process, you can maybe fast forward. But again, I want to show you the real deal. Where a lot of, I would say, breeders, they don't show you this part. They just show you the glorified part. But this is a lot of work, especially with dealing with 11. I'm about to let you guys out. Give me a moment. I know. Yeah, once I let them out, then they'll quiet down a little bit. Unfortunately, right now, I can't let the boys with the girls because the boys start humping on everything. So, gotta keep them separated for now. So I get some of the females fixed, but it's gonna be a while. Hello. All right, calm down. Come on through. Prince is the main one. I'm about to show you him in a minute. He's the father of pretty much all the puppies. But they're not really puppies anymore. So that's Prince. Hey, Prince. He's the main stud. He's getting a little bit older now, so I might be retiring him soon. But I think he could do a good 2 or 3 more puppies. Um, that's that's Zimmy. That's his son Rocco. So he's the father. That's the son. That's Neo right here. That's Oreo. So Oreo, Kane is right there. That Merle color. Um, Neo's underneath. You may not be able to see him, but those are all from Prince and Dolly. Those are all their kids. And the girls you saw upstairs, Chanel and Little Bit. Well, her name is Faith, but we call her Little Bit because she's so small. They're also from Prince and Dolly. That's out there. Hello. Rocco would like to jump on me. Hello, Rocco. Hello. So yeah, this takes a lot of work. I had to do a lot of different scenarios of figure how to set this up properly because the boys in general are very destructive. They tear up everything. So some of the flooring that you see here, and this is really good flooring, might be something I will put up in this video. If you have a good amount, especially the small toy dogs, if you have a good amount of them like I do, and you have an area you can put them, this type of flooring is good because it's durable for the most part. The boys tear it up because they rip it up here and other parts. That's why I put a big blanket down to cover up some stuff that they damage. But for the most part, it's pretty sturdy. I like it. It just takes cleaning and repetition, and once you get your system down, it's pretty good. And also, I don't want to forget too is if you're someone who's definitely interested, please leave some comments. Like, subscribe, leave your comments because I'm going to be sure to read all of them. And I want to also make this channel an open discussion. And it will kind of be like a Faces. You won't really see me in front of the camera because it's not really about me per se. Most of you who might see me in person, it might be maybe we have an agreement to do something together. And then that would put me in front of a camera, or we'll be talking on Zoom or something else if needed. Let's say it's a lot of cleaning. So prior to what you see here, the way it looked like before, it was kind of tough because I just had some mats down, some puzzle mats that didn't work out too well. So I tried different experiment, but when I came up with this was pretty much the ideal type of flooring, this black type of rubber type mat that pretty much people use in the garage setting. But I figured I'd try it with the dogs. And then the cushion is, kind of what you see there that I rotate a lot of the cleaning every few days. I rotate out the linen. There's usually 3 more beds here, but they're in the wash right now. And like I said, this is the female side. But again, what I just like to do is when I'm doing my first clean, because to me, I always say the first clean is always the worst clean, where that's when you're doing most of your cleaning. So I really take my time and clean things thoroughly, for my dog family. Rocco, I mean Zimmy. Zimmy and Rocco look just alike. You could look at them. I don't know if I can catch them. They bounce all over the place. That's Zimmy. Hello, Zimmy. There's his son. Sometimes I always get them confused. They're always ready to jump on me. Kane. Sorry. That's Kane. There's Mr. Kane. Right there. Mr. Kane. What's up, buddy? Mr. Oreo. So that's what I like about Pomeranians. They come in many different colors, shapes, and sizes. Nice mixture. Because sometimes we get individuals, they don't like the smaller ones. They like the larger size ones. Like some of these. Instead of the real tiny ones. So what I like about our litter is that sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. Oops. Hit my camera. We had some guests that came over the other day. We just had a small family get together, but ended up being like 20 something people here, and they brought their kids. So this place was fully clean, and the kids was walking around here like they were going to the zoo. They were just loving all the dogs. Come back and sweep that up. Diamond. Hey, dolls. Diamond. Yes, Neil, I know. I know, Neil. Yes, it is, Neil. Zimmy, I know. Oreo. Jersey, what are you munching on? So I tried all different types of cleaning solutions. I don't have one up. I thought there was one up there, but I had a few more that were hanging up on the wall, like the air fresheners that spray like every 9 minutes or so. They work out pretty good, but I need something a little better. I'll show you what I ordered a little bit later. Neil, what is it, buddy? I know. Yes, I know. See, he's ready to eat. Then I got to do some cleaning later. I might even start with him. I might clean him first, because that's another part too, the grooming. Boy, that takes time. Hey, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, and this is usually how I start my day. Me and the dolphin, I give him at least 2 hours a day, 2.5 hours. Because there's stuff I had to get done also. But I'm just trying to work my way to the point where I could just do this full time. Still working towards it. It's going to be a work in progress. It may take a little time. And then there is one of my air purifiers. The other one is sitting on the other side, which I'll show you again. And then, of course, in the middle, that's my dehumidifier. And it's a nice little setup because it's a closed space. So you'll try to find ways to keep the air circulating. And that's a pretty good setup. Well, at least for me. Now, I know some of you might comment and give me your suggestions, and all suggestions are welcome. Like I said, this channel is more of a conversation. I will not sit here and say I'm an expert in anything. Like I know everything. Everything I'm showing to you, if it's dog related, any business or anything, it's because I have already done it. Either I've done it and succeeded, done it and failed, had to go back, reinvent myself, do it again. And I can span across many different avenues. Like I said, the dogs are just one thing. But since this is what I do every day and I enjoy doing it, I enjoy being with my furry little family friends, I said, why not monetize it? This makes sense. To share my experience. So going back to what I was saying earlier, if you're someone new, think about getting into the breeding business, or you're someone who's been doing it, but not really making any headway for whatever reason, need help with trying to register some of your dogs because it's not registered. You might have brought it from someone else, didn't give you no paperwork. There's ways that you can get that fixed. I can walk you through it. I'm gonna have a landing page / website coming up soon. And actually it will be on the bottom of the description. You will see my website link. And it's going to be for various different things. Again, it's not going to be just for the dogs, it's going to be for other stuff too. You know, you guys into AI, which I've been working on for like the last maybe 6 months. It's definitely worth getting into. But I didn't want to do those typical faceless YouTube videos. I mean, they're cool, but you know, YouTube is not monetized. Some of them, a lot of people are just copying off of others. So I figured this would be the better version of doing faceless, just with me just talking. And YouTube and other platforms like this more because it's organic versus computer generated. And don't get me wrong, there's no wrong with it. I'm sure there's gonna be a few times I might use it too. But for my foundation of my channel, I'm just trying to be as authentic and as unique as possible. Give you real world information. Take from it what you will. Disagree if you like, that's fine. And hopefully I'll meet some individuals along the way that maybe we can do some business together. Right, Neil? Mr. Prince, like I said, the father himself. Zimmy, Mr. King, Mr. Rocco. Yeah, now, when I use this stuff works well. So it's my little concoction of a couple of different mixtures that I use. Of course, heavy on the bleach. One of them kills a lot of the smell, especially when I do the first clean. Safe with the dogs. Never had an issue. Been doing this, like I said, since I've been here, going on 6, 7 months now. Well, I'm lying. Maybe the last 3 months I've been doing this particular combination because it's worked the best. Like I said, it kills a lot of the smell. Cleans very well on the floor. So I would tell you, if you have anything similar to what that guy's funny, anything close to how my setup is with multiple dogs, my schedule is that I come down here like around 11 in the morning, like how I'm doing now, get everything situated so the girls can get outside, stretch their legs. The boys can have the run pretty much of this whole section on both sides. I didn't know that was closed. Let them spread their legs around. They enjoy it. And then I take my time. Usually I'll be done by 1 because I'll do the cleaning first. Spray down their beds and their linen after it's fully cleaned and swept up, any poop or anything. And spray it down, then let it sit for a little while. And I'll move around the house, do some other stuff in between, or I just sit down and relax for a moment. Rocco, Mr. Rocco, Mr. Rocco, Mr. Rocco, Mr. Rocco. I know, no, don't come over here, buddy. Stuff over here. That's my guy right there. I like Rocco. So Rocco's just turned. I love when he does that. So Rocco just turned a year. So like, and that's his, like I said, going back the brothers. So that's his brother. That's Neo, the all-year-old Kane, and Oreo. So all from the same litter. And I think also this is good too to do it this way because especially for our customers who are going to buy puppies from us in the future, they get to see how our dogs live. Because a lot of people ask me, "Oh, do you have a puppy mill or anything like that?" I mean, no. These are our dogs. This is part of our family. Just a large family. A lot of work to keep up with it. But once you get your system down packed and you kind of know what works for you, it works well. You gotta just be consistent at it. Make sure you do it every day. As far as the cleaning, because I'm a real stickler for that. Keeping a real clean area. And also, what's good about this setup, it saves the house. Because the other house we lived in, which is around the corner, it was a nice house, but didn't have a basement, so the dogs had access to everything. And over the years, the house just worn down. Now, we were just leasing that house with an option to buy it. We didn't want to buy it. It would just kind of, help us get through to the next stage where we're at right now. Now we have our own house and we could do what we want. But like I was saying, all the dogs have the full run of the whole house and kind of just ran down the house. So with this setup, they have their own personal space. I can walk away. The tech, what I'm doing right now, I can clean one time. And when I finish cleaning, because I clean it thoroughly, I don't really have to come back until the next day. I don't do that, but I could. So there could be a few times. There was a few times where might have went on a short trip, came back late at night. I came down and checked on them. They were just fine, and the floor was manageable. Then the next day in the morning, I just got up and cleaned. That's the beauty of this system. I don't just spend all day down here if I don't want to, but eventually I do. But that's when the money's right. I got other income coming in outside of this and be able to maintain. Then I can provide more content. So also for you folks that have products out there, I don't know what type of products you have. I don't know what you have going on in your life, but if you have any type of cleaning products that maybe that you own or you're a part of some type of affiliate marketing type program that can maybe relate to the dogs or somehow, I don't know. Share that info with me because I would definitely like to jump in that arena as far as doing some affiliate marketing for this industry, and I can test a lot of your products live. Other people can see how it really works. Because if it works with 11 Pomeranians, it's going to work. Right, Oreo? Prince? Mr. Neil? Mr. Kane? I really like Kane. I like that color. Hey, Kane. Oh, that brings to another point, too, I almost forgot about. Yeah, definitely going to do some stud services, too, for some of you that might be interested, especially if you're trying to breed Pomeranians or maybe there might be a few others, maybe a Maltese, and maybe some other ones. I can't think off the top of my head. Where maybe we can team up, bring one of the boys over, and do a stud service. So that's going to be another feature that you'll see on my landing page that I'll be discussing. Since I have 6 boys. Well, mine is Prince. I don't know about Prince. I'm still iffy. I might just maybe have him mate one more time, but it would be with Diamond, because Dolly, I think she's at the end. I don't think I can do any more with her. Sorry, guys, just trying to clean. And see, that's why I use these stones. That's why I like the stone I got from Home Depot. So the linen is there, so I don't have to step directly on their linen. I can step on these, keep these clean, and that's my little workflow. I can capture everything that needs to get swept up, or at least most of it. See, that's why I like them to have the space so they can go and play. Prince. Be nice. Excuse me, Prince. You would like to get in the way. You're going the wrong way, buddy. Mr. Neo. Always Neo. It's clean. Side for a moment. And also, I think this video would be good for someone, because I'm thinking about trying to hire someone from time to time that can come over here and do what I'm doing right now, especially when the whole family, when we want to go on the family trip, someone has to come through and do what I'm doing. So this video is going to be good for someone like that too. Like I said, I got many things going on. Excuse me, name Prince. There you go. Sometimes I like to backtrack on certain parts. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oopsie. Jersey. Jersey, Jersey. Jersey. Jersey, Jersey, Jersey. Jersey, Jersey, Jersey. Jersey, Jersey. Good girl. Hey, girl. She might be the next one that I'm gonna be breeding with soon. Well, unfortunately, I can't breed them with the brothers, with the boys, because they're, you know, different litter, same parents. And Jersey just turned 2, maybe 3. I have to go back and check the paperwork. It's hard for me to keep up with so many dogs. So many dogs we sold in the past. But she just turned 3 not too long ago. Her and Chanel that was upstairs, which I'll show you a little bit later. But the ones upstairs are so small, I don't know if I'll be able to breed them. I'm just debating. I had to find the right type of male. So now that might be the reverse order. For those of you who have small male Pomeranians, maybe I'll be asking for your breeding service. Who knows? That's done. That's done. Sweep up a little bit. And I tell you, this is gonna be part of my video layout. Is going to be this, the foundation. I see a few of these. Might talk about different topics. But like I said again, if you're trying to build up your breeding service business and you're looking for some actual, real, hands-on experience, someone you can speak with, definitely reach out to me. Right, Diamond? Yes, Diamond, I hear you. I hear you. Mm-hmm. My solution I use to spray down everything. This stuff works really well. I like it. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. Mama Dolly. Must be over here. Hey, there they go. So okay, Kennel's on the left a little bit. Well, Faith, aka Little Bit's on the right. Those are the 2 small ones, both females. They're both from the same parents, with Prince and Dolly. Hey, Chanel. Hey, Little Bit. I'll be up there soon. Yes, I know. You guys are tearing up stuff. What you guys do best. Prince, what you barking at? Excuse me, gentlemen. And this kind of freshens up the linen. Yeah, because you're gonna get some of that peon and this and that, but this really kills a lot of that with the solution mixture that I have. And it really works very well. Something I discovered like 2 months ago. Kane, can you move? Mr. Kane, can you move? Mr. Kane, can you move out the way? Thank you. And also share with me, like, what do you have going on in your household as far as, if you have multiple dogs? Now, me, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna be very transparent. I'm trying to specialize more with the toy size dog, the small dogs. Big dogs are cool. I used to breed boxing and stuff back in the day. Just too much work. It's too big. It's a lot of work. They need way more space. So when we started with this business, it was really just Prince and Dolly out there. Those were our two. And it all started accidentally, going back maybe, I don't know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, where we got Prince from one person and then we got Dolly a month later from another person. Because we just wanted, male and female with no real intentions on breeding them. We just wanted a male and female in the house. And then one day we slipped up, went on vacation, went on a trip, came back. And of course, the way my set up my old house, the way it was set up, it wasn't really secure. And of course, Prince got out and got to Dolly and got her pregnant. And that's how this whole thing started. And then from there, it just kept growing and growing to the point we were like, hey, you know what? Let's just keep it going. Because after we sold the first litter, and that was very successful, and that's with me with no experience, but with the setup I had and the price I was selling them for, people just jumped on them and just brought them. We had four, three males and a female. The female went first, and the males went soon after. So we saw the potential, and plus, always had a love for dogs anyway. So just naturally, just worked itself out. And that's kind of like the summary backstory of how we got started or how I got started. So like I said, man, I do most of the work. I get help from time to time, but it's really me doing 95% of the work every day. Which again, like I said, I don't mind. I enjoy doing it. But yeah, it's good to add these plugins. They're really good too. These Febreze plugins, Airway plugins. It's good to have them. Hopefully next time I can capture when we're doing some cleaning. Yes, Zimmy. I hear you, Zimmy. Diamond. All right. So that's stage one. Well, one and a half, you want to call it that, where clean up, freshen up their areas, and then we set up for feeding time, which we're going to do a little bit later. This is where I give them a little break, and I just kind of just walk away. Let them have their moment. I got to clean all this up because we had like I said, we had that cookout. Some of the stuff fell over because it was raining really heavy. So here I'm eventually get some cinder blocks. On this out. So I'm gonna stretch this out a little bit more. But I don't want to go too far out because you get birds and stuff. I don't trust them. I want to scoop down, grab one of my dogs. I don't know. We got some hawks over here, and I seen them grab a couple of them off some of these trees up here. I seen him grab a couple of squirrels. So I would never wanted to test that. But I'm gonna build it out this great thing, build it out to here, and then with some center blocks to be more stable. Then I'm gonna let the boys out because unfortunately I can't let them out as much because they're really destructive. So I got to make sure everything's secure before I start bringing them out. So this is something I just started doing maybe like 2 weeks ago. Just let the girls come out, let them breathe some air outside. Love that scenery. Yeah, so like I said, if you're interested, got a new dog business going, you're trying to get going, you just need some advice and some help, or if you have products related to the dog industry, I would definitely like to be your affiliate marketer. I'd like to market some of your stuff. Like I said, got other stuff going on, government contract, the car flip, iPhone flipping, AI projects. Be like doing faces channels. I'm familiar with that. I just didn't go that route, with this scenario. But I definitely understand it. Building websites for businesses, being a consultant, AI consultant. There's many different spins of AI, but definitely take advantage of that technology because it's here. It's not going nowhere. And other stuff that's maybe not hitting me. Oh yeah, eBay stuff. I flip stuff on eBay. I'm about to get into Macari soon. Matter of fact, let me go the other way. Show you some of the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, Neo, I hear you. I'll be back. Be good. Be good, Diamond. Be right back. Jump up the other garage. Yeah, so stuff that I gotta get up on Macari. That's a car I'm about to flip. It cost me to get here today. Tomorrow is a 2013 Camry. These are items I'm about to put on Macari because I want to clean all this out, and then I'm gonna put another car in here. So I'll be on a 3-car rotation flip. I have this one. I have a Honda Civic coming, being delivered later today, and then try to get that third car. But I had to get all this stuff out first, and the third car would be in this space. But I get a lot of stuff off of many different estate websites, high bid, other websites. So if you want to get some more information on that, reach out to me. All right. Like I said, I dabble in many different things, but my main concentration, of course, is the cars, the dogs, and maybe go back to work. I'm debating because my last job, because I do IT support, networking, did that for quite a few years, and the company laid us off. So I'm just debating if I'm going to go back to work for someone else or just keep doing what I'm doing now. Because I was doing other stuff while I was working, just had less time. Now I have more time. Now I gotta just, you know, get everything in order. All right, so reach out to me. God bless. This is video 1 of many. I'm gonna make this my primary video. So, like I said, if you're just entrepreneur, you know, just by default, you have entrepreneur mindset. Definitely, check out, my channel. I'll be talking about many things on many different days, do videos of many different aspects, but the primary will be for the dogs because that is my number one love and joy of what I like to do. Hey, Jersey, you don't want to come out, Jersey? You don't want to come out? You want to stay in there? Okay. All right. So be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon.